from the Cornbread Nation, Rob and Dave from the Rock Hall of Fame. Humpday views from the Cornbread Nation, Rob and Dave on the Humpday Show. We're talking all out of the Southern Fried Nation. We're talking all out of Cornbread Nation. Rob and Dave from the Rock Hall of Fame. Rob and Dave from the Cornbread Nation. We're talking all out of Southern Fried Nation. We're talking all out of Cornbread Nation. Rob and Dave from the Rock Hall of Fame. Rob and Dave from the Cornbread Nation. We're talking all out of the Southern Fried Nation. We're talking all out of Cornbread Nation. Rob and Dave from the Rock Hall of Fame. Rob and Dave from the Cornbread Nation. Humpday views from the Cornbread Nation, Rob and Dave from the Rock Hall of Fame. Humpday views from the Cornbread Nation, Rob and Dave on the Humpday Show. We're talking all out of Southern Fried Nation. We're talking all out of Cornbread Nation. Rob and Dave from the Rock Hall of Fame. Rob and Dave from the Cornbread Nation. Humpday views from the Cornbread Nation. Humpday views from the Cornbread Nation. Humpday views from the Cornbread Nation. Rob and Dave on the Humpday Show.
Yeah.
Doom. There we go. We had to get the doom in there. How is everyone doing tonight? I'm Rob. That's Dave. Welcome to Hump Day Views with a Southern Fried Podcast. We're glad y'all are here tonight. Dave, how are you doing this evening?
I'm good. It's just, it's like I don't know why the struggle has to be so much. It's the little things in life that make you snap. I'm good. It's just little things that have been so annoying. Like trying to pay some bills and weird stuff happening. Like you can't get a card to take. You have money there, but I've been on the phone with the insurance company 3 times. They're like, "Oh, you got plenty of time. You got till Monday before we cancel you. You can do that Friday." It's their systems, not mine. It's just little things like that make you want to snap. I'm saying this, and it wasn't planned, but I'm saying it as a preparatory to our new show that is going to be airing in June, the second week on Wednesday. It'll be the second hour of the Hunt Day Views, called the Southern Fried Vent, a Rumble exclusive. We will just be Rumble for that hour, and part of that hour will be premium only. It's your chance to vent. Got to get all this stuff out. Can't hold it in. Got to let it go.
That's right.
You can vent about whatever you want. All we ask is you keep it fairly family friendly. We understand you're passionate. It's all good. We are glad to be here, though, as we come live from the banks of the Southern Fried River as it flows gently from north to south. It's a lot fuller today. We are 262% above normal for rainfall this year, Rob, up in North Georgia.
We're not down here. I'm going to run the sprinklers all night tonight. Hey, Miss Jennifer, how are you doing? I'm running sprinklers. I'm going to let them run for a full 12 hours. It is so dry out there. It's ridiculous. We just got a decent little rain the other day, but it is dry.
What was that Barry said? Throw that back up. Yes. Concur. That's the ones I had to get onto about not getting my wife moved to rehab. Oh, the only thing they recommended one thing for my wife to have to come home with Friday from the medical supply. It is a grand total of $75, and they refuse to pay for it.
What?
I'm ready to vent tonight, man. Are you kidding me? $75 for something that a doctor says we recommend she has as she come home. That's okay. She won't go without because I'm her insurance. To heck with you. Good grief. Lawyers and insurance companies. Wow.
You ain't never seen such a bunch of crooks. It's some insurance companies. And let me tell you, if you're on long-term disability, you ain't never met a crook like them people. Uh, uh. Don't get me on a soapbox on it. I'm gonna get on that soapbox here before long. And when I get on it, I ain't getting off until I get all the way to the state reps or whatever. And when I get on that soapbox, I'm climbing on it and I'm gonna jump up and down on that son of a gun until it collapses in on somebody's head.
Oh. But it's good to be here.
They kicked me off my long-term disability once. I gotta air this out. I'm epileptic. I can't drive. I can't get a driver's license. Dave, you know what job they said I could do and why they kicked me off?
What, delivery driver?
Yeah, driver.
Oh, yeah.
All right. It's all right.
Hey, you know what? With all the crapola going on, and the liberals are crying. I don't care.
I enjoy that.
President Trump says, hey, turn the lights down and put the TV on. We're going to show our South African friend that that's not true what he says.
Yeah, Janet, that happened. Yeah, I love that. Yeah. Well, what is this? Well, where is that? Well, it's in South Africa. Well, where at in South Africa? Alongside the darn road.
Oh, my wife had on was watching a show and CBS News came on and they said there was a time when the Oval Office was used for respectability, but not anymore. I thought,
well, they call it respectability. All the lies they've been shoving down our throats for the last 4 years.
Oh, we're talking
was respectability.
We're talking about how they told the press to get out of there, bull rushed them out, so that Biden wouldn't be exposed for not being able to do anything.
Yeah, and the lies they told about his son's health when he was, what was he? He was the governor of Delaware. Is that correct? When he had his fell out from dying from cancer and everything else, then they played hush hush on, and now they played hush hush on this. Yeah, he thought he was.
He got butt kicked back to South Africa. You know what? Let's just show the video.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're right, Broski Bear. You're right. Take that, my friend. South Africa, this. I think he's about fired up, man. He's ready. I wonder how many people are going to start canceling visits to the Oval Office. I'm afraid he's sick. He won't be able to come. I don't think Zelensky wants to come back for a while.
No.
Look here, little man.
Sorry, Broski. I know we'll put that up, but that was just classic right there.
Oh, run that mouth some more.
Good evening, Michael. How are you doing? Here's another good one. Here's another good one for tonight. The Washington Post has accused former First Lady Jill Biden of elder abuse for pushing husband to seek re-election. Elder abuse.
We didn't know cancer. He was fine.
He's fine. He's not having any mental deficiencies.
Could we just put the doctor on trial for being either totally incompetent or the biggest liar ever? I mean, seriously, would you want that guy treating you?
Dude, they were probably blackmailing him or had something hanging over his head or whatever to get him to say.
I don't care. He's got a Hippocratic oath, man. That dude's a doctor first, man.
Yeah.
You come crawling in and you say, he's the kind of doctor you say, Doc, I can't lift my arm up like that. He goes, well, don't do that. That's the kind of doctor he is. If you're fine, check. Good grief. Trump is laying it down.
Yes. And all this is going to come out. He's going to make sure it comes out, too.
Man on a mission.
You know what else is really funny is Tapper from CNN going back through now, talking about how he didn't pay enough attention to the Biden's cognitive decline and all that kind of stuff. Well, you were too busy lying about it to pay any attention to it.
Well, it is Jake Tapper. I mean, come on.
Yeah, but
he does have one excuse. He's totally incompetent.
And he's ugly. Did I say that out loud?
We got the big bill coming through, the beautiful bill. I love when Trump says that. Yeah. The beautiful bill. It's beautiful. It's great. It's glorious.
Yeah. Tell me about it, Michael. Every time I get my bubble check, there's a PSA count in there. That's how they find it. Usually 99% of the time.
I can't go there.
Yeah, you can.
The thought of Joe Biden going in for a prostate check.
Yes, sir. You're full.
Talking about a horse kicking. Whoa, Nelly.
Yeah, you're right, Barry. They did do that. I'm on the second round of that now. Yeah. Any information you have that you can funnel to me on long term, I'll take it. I mean, I got my disability, but I mean it's not that much, but it's a little bit, and every little bit helps.
It's gonna be a wild night. Okay,
you're absolutely right, Broski. They went to gave him a prostate check and they found lips.
I can't wait till we get to Superstitious. It's gonna be fun. Roy Cook. Go Cowboys.
Oh.
You got a Georgia boy there now. George Pickens.
Michael, I can't guarantee that. I don't think they would. If they used an ice cream cone instead of a finger, they might would. But other than that, I don't think so. That's why Joe Biden was eating all them ice cream cones in the afternoon, because they feed him spicy food for lunch. And he'd have to get ice cream afterwards. So we went to the bathroom that night. He could sit there and say, "Come on, ice cream."
Cook, he was absolutely one of the best blockers and one of the best hands receivers to ever play at Georgia. Yes. Now there was times that he sulked a little bit. There were times, but he laid it on the line, and he will forever be legend. Playing hurt, that pass he caught over the middle deep that brought Georgia. That play is legend. Without that play, Georgia is not winning that game. Legend. Cook, how's your mama doing, buddy? Miss you over here in the old studio. You got to get back over here, man. Cook, have you seen the Bear Bryant flick with John Voight on Angel Network? They say it's good. I think I wouldn't mind watching it. You saw it?
And
Okay.
there was I gotta look that story up. Uh,
What are you doing?
I am looking up a story that I really, really liked. Uh, there it is.
Oh, and the plane was accepted. The Air Force One plane from Qatar was accepted. Hello, Miss Elizabeth.
Hey, Miss
She's
Elizabeth.
free. She
Uh,
just got a couple, 3 days of teacher stuff. Retirement, here she comes. Mom is good. No, I'm not always good to hear.
Neil McDonough. You heard of him?
Oh, yes.
Yes, he's a great actor. He's in starring in The Last Rodeo. Because of his personal religious beliefs and stuff like that, had never had an on-screen kiss. He refused to kiss anybody, any other than his wife. Well, he actually got her to star in the movie or star in the show, and he did his first on-screen kiss ever, and it was with his wife. So I think that is awesome. He has stood by his guns. He's an outstanding actor. Plays an awesome villain, dude. I'll go ahead and take him out. He plays the bad guy good, but it's an act. He's an actor, but they've been married for more than 20 years. And he just refused to kiss anybody but her on screen.
That's good. But I got one better because I love the stance that the girl made on the Facts of Life. They wanted her to lose her virginity, and she said no. And on screen, she said, "No, I'm not doing that."
Yeah.
That's a good start to venting. That see, we ain't gonna have no shortage of people that are ready to vent. The vent's gonna be big. I'm telling you. People are they'll go right now. They'll go. Vent, baby. Vent.
Yes. Vent, vent, vent. Yeah. Don't worry. We're going to have some fun with Vince. And everything's open. Y'all let it fly. We're going to do it on second Wednesday in June?
Second Wednesday in June. That's when it starts. It'll be every
It'll
second,
be
third,
Rumble
fourth.
only.
Yeah, Rumble only. It's a Rumble
Premium
exclusive.
And we're going to let it fly.
We've been telling you to get you Rumble out.
Get it going.
And then there will be a portion of it that's premium only for those that's premium. That's something we have to do through our creator program. So it ain't much money. Do it while we're in the show, and then we get credit for it. I want to ask him what blinker fluid is.
I do believe that is the case most of the time. And they're out of blinker fluid.
Well, and usually when you get in the cities, which she's had to do, they just go back and forth and back and forth. There's no blinkers anywhere. They just, if there's a spot there, they just back and forth. You don't know what they're going to do.
No, you don't. And they don't care if you don't know what they're going to do.
And I think, hey, y'all listen to me now. I think in the stores where they got them smart carts, they need some blinkers on them because then people run over you.
Yes, they will.
You don't know which way they're going to go. Forward, backward, sideways, spin around in a circle. Dangerous.
Yeah.
I'm glad they got them.
But they'll run you butt over, then accuse you of trying to kidnap your child.
Yes, Broski.
Broski. Yes, she is. But it doesn't start with a W.
You don't do your husband like that. You don't let anybody else do that. You tell them, no way.
That's right.
Oh, she wanted some more power, attention, some flowery dresses. By the way, don't you just love early in the president? She'd come out with all them dresses on with the big wild flowers on them and stuff. And the pattern didn't even look right. I thought, you really paid money for that? Good grief. Later on, she got a little bit better about wearing some solids and stuff, but I think she was trying to look hip and it just wasn't working. I don't know what her idea of hip was. I mean,
I,
nobody can be as bad as Hillary Clinton in those pantsuits you wore. Oh my gosh!
look, look, look. I can come to Jill Biden's defense on her flowery dresses. Her outside was finally matching her inside. She's a flower child, a blooming idiot. Yeah, it's only fitting for her to wear the flower.
Hillary went from the pantsuits to when I don't think they could get the size she needed for the pantsuit. She went to the kimono or whatever you call them, dresses type thing. I mean, it's bad, bad. But Joe, I know he's old, but come on, his suits look like they were off the rack back in 1978 or something. I mean, they just don't look right. It's like they don't have the right cut. They look like they're, even though he's a thin guy, they look like they're too small. I don't know. They just don't look good. I think he will, Brodsky Bear. I think that's what he was saying today. We'll take your oppressed folks. Oh, yeah. Need to find one where she was at that temple where she about fell down. And she was wearing, I don't know what that is she's wearing. Oh, my gosh.
There you go.
A Star Trek outfit.
I believe she is, sir. You just thought them Klingons were ugly. Oh, yeah. Cover your ears, Miss Elizabeth. She still looks like the Great Pumpkin. Sorry. She does. You're welcome. That's your review today for Humpday Views.
All right, folks, we're going to talk about what are you superstitious about? Everybody's got something. Everybody's got something. So throw it in the chat. We'll have discussion about it. What are you superstitious about? Brodsky Bear's holding his Star Trek sign up.
Right. Live long and prosper, sir. All right. Superstitious.
I mean, you got baseball players that are very superstitious about stepping on the lines, how many times they tap the bat, wearing the same underwear on game day that they haven't washed. I mean, they're the most superstitious people, baseball players. Hello, Taurus.
Yes, you're absolutely right.
The Washington Swamp.
Yeah, watch out for alligators. They're there. And other vicious swamp critters.
You do get around, brother. Spreading the goodwill and goods that you carry, the goodwill of Jesus and the goods that you carry. God bless you.
Mike says, I'm not superstitious about anything. I was as a young child.
Okay, well, what were you superstitious about? Come on, man. Play the game.
Yeah, play the game. Everybody plays the game.
It's practice, man. Not the game.
Yeah.
It's practice.
Well, I used to be superstitious when I was younger, but I'm not blind now, so I kind of gave up on it.
Rob.
What?
Rob. I'll give you one. And this
Okay.
happens all the time. They say at work, this is superstition. Never say that the machines are running good. They'll get ill about it. I'll say, well, how's everything running? We don't talk about that. Why? Well, we don't want to jinx it. I did have a black cat cross my path today. I was in the car. He was on foot. I've never been concerned with that one. I don't think black cats are bad luck, but if one goes in front of me driving, I do. What? What's that? I don't think black cats are bad luck, but if one goes in front of me driving, I do 3 X's and a spoof.
She goes 1, 2, 3, like on the windshield. What's a spoof?
What's a spoof? And how is that not superstitious? I'm not superstitious, but if one goes in front of me, I got to do these 3 X's and a spoof or a spit or whatever that is. I don't know what's a spoof. You're going to have to help us. We're just not too bright tonight. What's a spoof?
Oh, Barry says I was watching Kroger, and Kroger, when the shoplifting sign goes off, the buggy wheels lock up. If they think you're shoplifting, they boot your buggy.
Well,
Okay.
With my hand closed and open. Okay, I got to know where this came from. Did you just invent this pretend I'm not superstitious game? Or was this taught to you by someone very close to you? And I got one I want to share that I mentioned in church one night, and a brother and sister looked at each other like, how did he know?
No, what? No, you didn't make it up yourself. No, someone didn't teach it to you. No, you're not superstitious, which that is very superstitious. No, what? You don't remember.
You never ask yourself why you do it?
You might be throwing a hex on them cats.
She didn't make it up, but she has no clue or doesn't remember where it came from. This is like a voodoo thing, you know?
Yeah.
All right. Goodness. I was right, and if they're listening, well, so am I. But I think, unless I was blitzed, I think I'd remember where that came from.
Yeah, I definitely remember where that came from.
All right, Kaylee's family, if y'all listening, you know I love you, but you know it's true. I'm riding, and by the way, there's going to be some people say they do this. Freak me out. I ride down the road, got 3 of them in the car, plus Kaylee. And I ran through a yellow light. And they like kissed their hand and touched. I said, what the heck is that? Oh, it's just something we do. I said, what are you, gypsies? What?
Hit your head and slap the roof. I've done that.
Well, what? Why? Come on, Rob. You pick it on the gym. Why?
Because it's funny.
Where'd that come from?
It's funny.
What's it about?
I don't know. Well, see, Genesis do that too.
They say you're saying she should know. You should know. Where did that come from?
I think it's just things so you try to make the light last just a little longer so you don't get a red light.
That's not what they told me that night.
What did they tell you?
Something about God's blessing as they go through that they don't get killed or something because they're running a yellow light.
I can see that. I mean,
I gave them, but really, that's superstition. What's that? It is weird. I'm riding down the road and all of a sudden I got 3 adults. What is this, a salute? Welcome to Rossville? What is that? Makes absolutely no sense.
Okay, I am superstitious about a couple of things. And when I'm fishing, if a dragonfly lands on my rod, I put it down and get another one. Because it's jinxed now. It is.
Where do y'all get this stuff?
And I've heard these rumors. It's bad luck to walk under a ladder. Well, I think that just came about because it's dangerous.
My mother-in-law loved her just like my own mom. She had a ton of them. But 2 of her biggest ones was the old umbrella in the house. Oh, she'd have a fit. Don't do that. That's bad luck. I said, why? I don't believe in bad luck. What? Oh, she'd have a fit about that. And something about a mirror.
Yeah, I don't wonder. And we never had fits about that. Now, opening an umbrella in a car, that would get attention, but not in the house.
Oh, she'd have a fit. And the thing about the mirror, I can't think of what the mirror thing is, but whatever it was about a mirror.
If you break a mirror, you get 30 years bad luck.
I just think it's so. Why don't you stop and ask yourself, why am I doing that? Rob, Rob, have you ever talked to your car and apologized to it, tapped the steering wheel, or said, "You come on, you can go a little further, you can get us there"? You ever done something like that?
Yeah, but dude, I was really close on gas. I didn't think I was going to make it to the gas station. Come on, baby. You can do it just a little more. I've owned 3 cats, black cats. Very, very, very. Why does there have to be a black cat? Why can't you get a white cat?
It's a blackout. It's like Georgia, they're going blackout.
I got you.
I don't know where your mind's at tonight. You're going all kind of.
I'm all over the place, dude.
I can tell. Good grief.
Break a mirror, 7 years bad luck. About years ago, because mirrors are so expensive, it might take 7 years to buy one. That may be. But there's a lot of superstitions about mirrors too. Like you say, Candyman in front of one 3 times, and the Candyman comes to get you, and stuff like that.
Or not supposed to see the bride right before the wedding.
The groom is not supposed to see the bride.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But why?
Oh, something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue, and all that kind of
It's
stuff.
all superstition.
Yeah. Yeah. Y'all come on. Y'all throw out that stuff you're superstitious about. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. I bet Miss Elizabeth's got a bunch of stuff she's superstitious about.
Oh yeah, I heard that one.
Step on a crack and break your mom's back. Uh, look here. That's witchcraft talking to him. Look here what Barry just said. Barry said, my dad used to do that, making crosses on the windshield when a cat crossed your path. Why? Why did he do that?
She said an X, he said a cross. Similar, but just
I
curious.
mean, one's as good as the other. I mean, but why? What is the reasoning behind that? Yeah, spill salt. You got to throw some over your shoulder. Or when you do that, you get your mom in the face. What ticks her off?
That might not work in a ball game. You might hit Bubba right in the face.
If your mama's looking over, trying to look over your shoulder while you're doing something, it don't go over either.
I do it fast.
Do what fast? Throw salt over your shoulder. Step on a crack.
Does it matter which shoulder?
Put X's and spoofs on your windshield. You seem like you're pretty suspicious, or you have a lot of suspiciousness about you, or suspicions. You know, someone didn't have any. Oh, the crosses are the X. You're going fast. Okay. How fast do you do them? You going fast enough for the cat to see?
I see you right down the road with her. You're like, what's that? What?
Barry, I said, when a cat crosses your path, it means the cat is going somewhere.
Just cracks me up.
Mom used to say, had to go on the same side of a pole, couldn't split us.
Well,
Knock on wood. Michael, you would have that one. You know, and that always comes up when I say knock on wood and I look around, there's never anything wooden there. So I end up going, you know. Oh,
it's just crazy. When my kids drive, I hold on to the bar above the passenger door for dear. It won't. Well, that's not really superstitious. That's just being safe.
that won't help, but it brings comfort. There's a name for that handle, Barry. There's an actual name for it. It's the old handle. You hang on to that thing for dear life when you need to.
And don't you hate it when a car don't have that?
Yes.
Some cars don't have it.
Yes.
You reach up like, hey.
I like to just hang my hand up there, you know.
I do too. I've heard my mother-in-law had that one too. I don't remember she said left palm, but itchy hands.
Bad luck to split the pole. Itchy left palm means you're getting money. Itchy right hand is meeting a stranger. Hmm.
You folks in Instagram, pop it in there. Let's go. What are you superstitious of? Facebook folks, more of y'all. Come on now. Let's get it. There's
Now,
thousands of these things.
Jenna, there's yet another superstitious thing. Oh, I'm not very superstitious. Here's another one. I knock on wood a lot. Barry said we used to call dragonflies snake doctors. If they land near you, there's a snake nearby.
But did you ever see the snake?
Yeah. You didn't say, I didn't say I wouldn't. Okay. I thought you did. Um, let's see. What's some more good ones? I mean,
My
there's a
mother in
ton
law
of them.
had this as a bad luck, and she would get really ill about it. But to me, it wasn't bad luck. It was just a hygiene thing that you didn't do if someone tried to comb their hair at the kitchen. But that's just like you don't want somebody doing that. That's true. Nobody wants the 13th floor, the 13th seat, whatever.
Or picking up a penny on tails. You know, oh, is it on tails? Don't pick it up. Well, I don't know if that's a superstition or not. I'm pretty sure it's not going to make you go blind, though. Let me see if I can. Here we go. Barry says, have you ever seen the devil puff in the woods? It's a mushroom that puts out these brown spores. Rumored if you get it in your eyes, go blind.
I think they're doing mushrooms.
It's getting to your eyes through your belly.
Is that like a Cheech and Chong thing?
Oh, dude, that ain't a mushroom. That ain't another mushroom. Then it blew up and puffed spores everywhere, and I went blind. Dave's not here, man.
Puff the
Dave's not
magic
here.
mushroom.
You got Puff the Magic Dragon, and we got Chuck the Magic Kitty in here. Ugh. Cats have 9 lives. That's superstition.
Yeah.
It's also not true.
I've seen people do stuff like they have to turn around a circle 3 times or something, after stuff happens. Crazy stuff.
There used to be a guy around here, and if you, or maybe it was up there, I don't remember, but you could drive by him and blow. He'd be walking up the road. If you blew the horn, he'd try and walk the other way.
There you go. That's dumb. But people believe that stuff.
Cats do not have 9 lives. They have one. They just get lucky sometimes.
Oops.
Oh, when it thunders and the sun's shining, the devil's beating his wife.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's superstition or just old wives' tale. Oh, and you can see the man on the moon, the man that burned brush on Sunday. What Grandpa always called him.
There's even those that believe that about planting.
About what?
Planting. There's superstitions about planting crops.
Yeah.
And other people say, that's hogwash. I do what I want, you know.
Yeah. But you know, I have some superstitions though that some of them there turns out to be kind of true. I was always told if I wore one of these bald caps that I'd go bald one day. I kept wearing them. I kept wearing them. Dave, nod your hat back a little bit.
I've got my muffs on.
Well, you can turn that just a little
I
bit.
told
there.
you,
Kind
I
of
won't. I won't never go bald. There's not a bald man in my family. They just receding hairline. They do never go
okay.
bald. I'm being serious. I've never seen a bald man in my family. The closest would be my son because he shaves his head so close because he has that same receding hairline. But he don't like he can't stand for hair to touch his ears. He can't. He gets fanatical about it. My grandmother used to say, if you make a big purchase on Sunday, it won't work.
I ain't believing that. I ain't believing that.
You're supposed to leave an old broom behind when you move because cleaning with it spreads bad luck from outside.
I thought so. If your nosy ass neighbor needed to borrow a car, she could use the old broom.
Oh,
Oh, that wasn't very nice, was it? Hmm.
people just have. I mean, it is a lot of it's passed down, but they don't
Yeah,
even know why they do it.
you know.
I'll give you one. Uh, there was something that was passed down through time, and a lot of ladies did it. Uh, and it's the way they made their bread. And they said you had to do it in two separate pans.
What?
And we wouldn't deviate off of that. Oh, my mother told me. Well, her mother told her. But what it was is the ovens were not very deep in way back. You couldn't put a big size pan, so they did it too. It's just size. It was just size. It had nothing to do with. But they kind of a superstition out of it. Like, oh, it's bad luck if you don't do it in two pans. It had nothing to do with that.
That's true. What about hanging a horseshoe over your door? Have you heard that
I've
one?
heard that one too.
What is that good look for? You're lucky if that thing don't ever fall off and give you a great big knot on your head. Where's the look in that? Oh, I was lucky it didn't fall off
Well,
today.
you're supposed to have it up so if you have it down, the luck spills out. That's what they say. A new broom is supposed to be a housewarming gift for good luck. I've heard that too, and it's amazing how many people say that. I'm not going to get into the spiritual side of it. Prayer is the most important thing there. I don't think myself, but you got to quote the verse. But I'll tell you, there's a lot of people I know say that.
Putting onions on warts will make them go away.
Yeah, baloney.
No, onions.
A blooming onion. A baloney
Yeah,
onion. It's all
yeah.
baloney. It's hogwash.
Oh, oh. Cucumbers on your eyes help with wrinkles.
I'll tell you what. I don't believe it, but I'll take the wrinkles if that's true. But I'm not going to put cucumbers on my eyes. I mean, come on, come on.
Yeah, at least be cool about it. Use
And
zucchini.
all the shows that talk about putting steak on a black eye or something. Stop. Just eat the steak. Come on. That's dumb. Just eat the steak, man. Why would you waste a good steak on putting it on a black eye? A wart.
Wart.
A wart. I just want to know what
Get
a wart
somebody to go
was.
bury it where no. And the wart
I've
go
heard
away.
that. I don't buy it either. I've heard potato, all that stuff. It's really
If at
amazing.
first you don't succeed, you just weren't trying hard enough. I've heard that my whole life too, and I think that's a superstition because I tried pretty hard to succeed, and you still wasn't trying hard enough. It's kind of like saying, if at first you don't succeed, then skydiving's not for you.
It's crazy.
Mm.
It's absolutely crazy. But there are a lot of people who do crazy stuff. But a lot of it's just passed down. And
Yeah.
people just don't even they just do it. They don't even think about it. They don't question it.
Mm-mm. I just see, you'd be riding down the road with somebody, a black cat runs across the road, and you're in the passenger seat, and all of a sudden they're swerving all over the road, trying to do all this funny stuff on the windshield, scaring the snot out of you. You're trying to hang on with no hands because you got two hands up here on the old crap handle, and you're trying to grip the seat as tight as you can, but the only thing you can grip it with. Then the next person that gets in the seat's like, man, this seat sits funny. You have to deal with all this stuff, man. Just say it.
Don't cut nails or hair on Saturday because it won't grow good. Man, that's when I always went. Was used to always was Saturday. Wow.
Hang on tight. Here we go.
Again, baseball rally caps.
Yeah.
How about just hit the ball?
Yeah. And what about the guys, the pitchers, and the players that won't shave? They think that beard's helping
You silly cats.
them. Yes. Y'all talking about eating cats last night, and now y'all talking about running cats over. Y'all gonna make Chuck paranoid.
I think that was this morning.
Oh well, he played him before.
James from Empty Pockets was talking about the Haitian cat
Yeah.
eating clans that have
Mm.
came up there.
My goodness.
Or somebody's about to get something to work and it's not working, and they've just about got it. And they tell everybody, "Don't nobody move. I think I about got it." I mean, why? You can't move? We just got to stand still like frozen.
Yeah.
My dad would do that. Don't nobody move. I about got it. Don't move.
It's like when somebody goes to hit a golf ball and everybody goes, shh.
I
Come
would
on, man.
I would like golf more if they'd let you do some heckling right there.
But I heard somebody talking about that the other day. That's why basketball is a sport and golf is not. Guys up there going to make a free throw. They don't go shh, 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 shh. They do everything they can to make that guy miss. Oh,
I have absolutely heard that one, Tarman.
oh yes. Steal their breath.
Absolutely.
Mm.
Yep. It's crazy.
Oh, oh, oh. If you let your baby sleep on their left side too much, they'll be a Democrat. You had never heard that?
No.
Oh, carrots help your night vision. Carrots help you see at night. Eating carrots.
Yeah, baloney.
I think that works. I think that works. Well, there's let's see here. Let's check this here just a second. Uh, we're gonna put this to the test. There, did you hear that? Kapunk?
What are we testing?
Huh?
So we're gonna put it to the test. What's the test?
All right. Are carrots really good for your eyes? They have vitamin A and beta carotene, which is great for your vision, but it can't restore eyesight to 2020. I hadn't heard they were good for your eye. I heard they help you see in the dark.
Can't I just take a multivitamin?
No, you have to eat carrots.
I don't like carrots.
They have fibers. At your age, you need to what? Increase your fiber intake. You need fiber, Dave.
I get fiber.
I love the way you said that. I get fiber. Sounds like some cowboy out there on the range. You know, hey, dude, you need to get more fiber. Oh, get fiber. That's right. Fiber and beta carotene.
And everybody's still dying left and right.
Yeah.
I don't want that.
Now we know where Tennessee got that color for their uniforms.
Oh, have you seen Chucky? You know, he gets the boxes in from all the teams. He did Georgia, he did Florida State, he did Georgia Southern. Well, he's got one out for Tennessee. Oh, he puts on the striped pants.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. Wow. It's the ugliest thing you've ever seen. The old Bob
Besides
Coach.
Tennessee Vols cheerleaders. What? The ugliest thing you've ever seen besides the Tennessee Vols cheerleaders.
Yeah.
Uh,
I can just imagine Rob as a Tennessee fan.
no, you can't.
Wearing all that orange.
No. You hush your mouth. I'm going to quote Steve. You keep that up.
I think we spooked Steve this morning. He was all tore up.
I don't know who got him worse, you or me.
Or James.
Yeah, or James. Everybody was on Steve this morning. And he wasn't even on there. We didn't even know he was listening until he commented on what I said. I don't even remember what I said.
We tend to mention Steve a lot in our morning shows. So sometimes I think he's just listening like, they're not going to say nothing about me today. And then he goes, oh, there they go again.
Damn it. I'll wait for the red light up here so I can say something.
It's like, there's a red light, quarter mile ahead. Crap, they just said something again.
You sorry, suckers. Maxine Waters is not going to fix me. That's what it was. Maxine Waters comment.
Yeah, it was pretty hard on him this morning.
Well, Michael, in all fairness, Knoxville has the largest tornado shelter in the country. Neyland Stadium is a tornado shelter because there's never any touchdowns there. Poor Steve. Look, Steve fires off quite a bit on his own. Y'all up here, oh, poor thing. I love Steve to death, and I love the fact that he fires back. I dish it out, but I take it too. I like it when he fires back. Most folks are kind of scared too. They're afraid that me and Dave will just come out with our razor sharp wit and just, just shellac them, and it's not like that.
Razor sharp?
Razor sharp. I mean, just as sharp as a bowling ball. And I am going to have to make mention of this, okay? Norm.
Yeah.
You got your book yesterday for me? Oh, your hook. Okay. Norm, the guy that played Norm's, George Wendt from Cheers, played Norm in Cheers. He passed away. And, I'm sorry, but Norm was one of my favorite characters of all time. I like Cheers anyway, but my goodness, what a character! I hate to see him go.
And the coach, the owner of the Colts died today, 65 years old. Mr. Irsay passed. Barry said you was mean. What was you mean about? You going to hell?
Why am I going to hell? What would be mean? What'd I do?
I don't know. He said that was mean. You're going to hell.
I don't know. Are you channeling Miss Elizabeth? I think she's the only one we're allowed to send people to hell on the show.
I wonder how her last day went. If this was her last day. Oh, you can't shut up. I've had enough.
Get your little butts in here. Sit down. Shut your fire hose. We're going to learn something today. It's called Silence is Golden.
I'm going to tell my mama. Well, you just tell her.
She made one of them rubber band slingshots, you put the rubber band on your fingers, and you hook the paper clip over it, pull it back, crack. Every one of them that said anything. I guarantee you, as a teacher, she's probably pretty good at it.
Just how big a girl is she?
Tell my mama on you, yeah.
Norm was in a Michael Jackson video one time. I didn't know that. Of course, I didn't watch all the Michael Jackson videos.
No, he made videos.
In fact, I've probably only seen maybe 4 Michael Jackson videos.
Really? No. Oh, man.
Well, let's refill our coffee cups. We'll run a commercial. Folks, don't forget this program.
What I said about tornadoes in Tennessee.
Is Barry a Tennessee fan?
Barry, are you a Tennessee fan?
I think you might have stepped on some toes.
Barry, are you a Tennessee fan? I can't believe I'm going to go to hell for about the tornadoes in Neyland Stadium. But when we said about them ugly pants he wore, I said the only thing other than those pants was the Tennessee cheerleaders. I got away with that one, and he comes back about the tornadoes. If I was going to go to hell for one of them, you're talking about the cheerleaders, surely. give him a chance to think on that. Let's go fill up the coffee cups, and we'll come right back.
Folks, don't forget this program is brought to you by Patriot Mobile. Patriot Mobile. Make the switch today using promo code Cornbread. Great company. I've had people asking me about Patriot Mobile lately. It's starting to gain some interest. People are starting to remember, hey, what's that about? What is that?
Yeah.
But yes,
going to be switching over next week.
We have also Mammoth Nation that we are members of, and you get great discounts at vendors. In fact, I have bought several things through going through the portal, saving money. And then Podbean, which we are on their audio site. They do a great job sending our stuff out to lots of audio sites like Podchaser and YouTube and others for the audio, just audio. We have discounts you can get there. Dubby energy drinks. I drink one every day. In fact, I just finished mine. I have about one a day, and I love them. I get the tubs. You can't get the cans again, and it's very big with gamers, but no crash, no jitters, no sugar, just some energy. All kinds of great flavors. Don't forget, folks, before we go, yes, our new show, The Southern Fried Vent, a Rumble exclusive that is coming in June. I can't wait.
Okay. He said, no, I'm not a Tennessee fan, but I'm saying that was funny. Okay.
But you're still going to hell.
Yeah, apparently. Hey, you know what they say at the Georgia-Tennessee game when the Tennessee cheerleaders run off the field, don't you?
I'm afraid to ask.
Go Dogs! How about them Dogs?
Rob. Now, hold on just 1 second. Just 1 second. Tennessee does have some pretty cheerleaders. Come on, man. That's facts. They not dogs.
Yeah, they're at UTC Chattanooga, not the ones up there in Knoxville.
They're pretty. Yes, they are.
They went down on the lower end of Knoxville to get the cheerleaders. Oh, they look like they come off of. Have you seen the cheerleaders from the Water Boy?
No.
That's what their cheerleaders look like.
What's the lower end of Knoxville? Strawberry Plains? Maryville? What is the lower end of Knoxville?
I don't know. I try to stay out of Knoxville. I'm not really welcome there.
I wonder why.
I don't know why.
We'll be right back. Hey, Southern Fried fans and your Cornbread Nation. Well, yeah, that's right. We're going to advertise for Mammoth Nation. To all proud Americans, we call attention to these thoughts. Are you tired of woke corporations that don't align with your values? I know we are. Look no further than Mammoth Nation, the ultimate destination for patriots like you and me and Rob and everybody else, including old crazy Uncle Jeb, who believe in putting America first. Here at the Southern Fried Podcast, we're proud to partner with Mammoth Nation because they share our unwavering commitment to faith, family, and yes, freedom. Just like us, Mammoth Nation believes in the power of the American spirit and the importance of preserving our great nation's heritage. When you join Mammoth Nation, you're not just getting access to amazing discounts on products and services. You're becoming a part of a community that stands against the forces trying to tear our country apart. From supporting veterans and first responders to promoting Christian values, Mammoth Nation is the go-to platform for conservatives who want to make their voices heard. So what are you waiting for? Join the Mammoth Nation movement today and start enjoying exclusive deals from businesses that share your America First values. Together, we can make America great again, one purchase at a time. Don't miss out on this opportunity to support a company that truly cares about our nation's future. Sign up for Mammoth Nation now and experience the difference of a community that puts America first. Use that QR code on the screen, folks, and that will take you right to the website where we also will be helped in your support of these values. We are customers of this great American company. Rob is a monthly supporter, and I am a lifetime member of Mammoth Nation. We're so appreciative of companies like this. Please be a supporter, not just for us, but for America. These companies need our support. We're patriots. Stand together with patriots. Take care and God bless.
Yes, Robin Dave, y'all.
Southern Fried Podcast fans, this is Dave in the AM. I want to tell you about our store. We've been promoting it a little bit. We wanted to promote it a little bit more and let you know we've been adding some designs to it, and we're continuing to do that. Right now, there's a summer sale going on. You're going to see here in just a second what kind of discounts you can get. They're pretty amazing. Our old store became cumbersome and it was not easily updated, and we have since went to a new store, and the old one is still there, and if you decide to shop there, that's fine. But this is our new store, and it is so easy for us to manage, and we want to thank the folks at Threadless for that. So on the screen right now, you see some shirts, some of the different designs. One of our newest one is the Georgia outline, the red one. We really like that. You see some of our classic designs. You see some here that you may not have seen before. And again, we're designing and adding to just about every week. You see hats. There is just about anything in there, and we're trying to add more products all the time, as well as those new designs. So go shop at the Southern Fried Podcast store, and you'll be able to get some of these things too. Here's the QR code for that. You can see at the top of the page, 40% off right now. These are amazing prices going on. The store is very affordable. Me and Rob wanted as best the prices as we could get, and this is the place that we found to be able to do it. And there's the address. You can copy that out or use the QR code. We thank you for your support of the Southern Fried Podcast and watching the shows and supporting us and letting us know how much you enjoy it. You mean a lot to us. Take care. God bless, and we'll see you soon. And I'm back. Rob will be back shortly. He's getting older. He's slowing down a little bit. All right. Back at it. What are you superstitious about? Yeah. Awesome. Folks, thank you for visiting the store and purchasing things. I promise you very soon, the Shopify store is going to be open. The coffee is going to be available. We have we have a TikTok store. We don't have anything in it yet. It's not fully set up, but we got a sticker deal that we got fixing to load up. You can get your own stickers at a really good price. A lot of folks like those things. I get requests for them all the time. We got some made. We got a good deal on them, but this is where you can order your own. We have some in the store right now, but we've got new logos. I've just got to get some time to load them up. Some slogans and stuff that's going to be really cool. There's a lot of stuff that's coming. A lot of stuff. We're just time. It just takes time sometimes, and so we've learned to be patient. We've never tried to rush anything, but we also try not to lag behind. We try to keep up on things and stay up front. Things are happening really fast for the podcast right now. We are humbled and we appreciate it. Over 50,000 total followers, all streams. That's video and audio sites, and it has picked up steam. Today has been very active. We've had a lot of contacts today, a lot of people reaching out, liking stuff, letting us know they like us, reposting our videos. We get a hater here and there, but everybody does. It's all good. We've got great relationships with a lot of different podcasters, and we're blessed to think. And our birthdays, we're not quite there yet.
No.
And we're just humbled. I mean, do we work hard? Yeah, we do. We try to really work hard. We have. But it takes a lot. Even you can work hard and fall short, and it's because of you great folks out there that we are successful. And there's great things to come, and we want to share in that with you. We will have a birthday celebration. We can't do it on that Monday. Rob's going to be coming back from his redneck trip to the Riviera.
We should be able to do it.
You think we can Monday night?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you said
no.
See?
Not 50,000 views.
No, the views are a lot more than that.
Yeah.
50,000 followers. It's actually 50,250 as of this afternoon. It had we flipped over 50,000 on Monday night, and you can just see how it keeps multiplying. So we're thankful.
Yes,
Uh,
yes, we are.
we got people from all different areas of the nation. I want to say thanks to I met Dean, my co-host for the Racing Hour. His mom, she comes in and posts a lot. I got to meet her today. Sweetheart of a lady. We already knew that, but I got to meet her.
Yeah.
They are so excited about the podcast and their involvement, and they got family watching all over the country. We say thank you to those folks, and they have some of the folks have stayed and watched other shows too, not just that one. Our sports show, which will air Friday night this week with James, and Dean's going to be a part of that too. It's been it's a lot of fun. We're going to cover all sports. We've made that decision. We're talking it all. Hockey doesn't matter. We don't care. So, just our staples of programs like Mama Said goes way back.
Yes.
Humpday like we're on tonight. Front porch. Those won't go anywhere. We're just going to take a little time in the Wednesday just to do something a little different. And Cornbread Nation, it ain't going nowhere. The Jeb and Bubba show ain't going anywhere. Our morning shows, all those are staples. They're staying there. You'll see us do some things in and out, pop-up shows and all that. We're always looking to reinvent ourselves to things that we like. And we've had a lot. We just want to say thanks.
Yes.
You can't say that enough.
Absolutely.
You give us your precious time, and you make us. I mean, me and Rob can only entertain each other for so long. I mean, we're pretty entertaining guys, but we need help.
Yeah. Yeah.
I still have people today. I had people today say, "You got a podcast?" And I love it when they go, "Rob," and they'll go, "Are you on?" And I'll go, "Probably." And the guy today said,
Yeah.
"Spotify?" Yes. They'll go like, "You're like on YouTube?"
Have you ever heard of Rumble? Have you
Yeah,
ever heard of
I push Rumble a
Gather?
lot.
Yeah.
And what was funny is when we had our business card made, and that is not a complete list. It's just a
Oh,
anyway. The guy at the print shop said, "I didn't even know what some of these were. I had to ask some of the younger workers," and they went, "Oh yeah." I mean, he had never heard of Clapper, never heard of Clapper,
wow.
and that was a Chris special there.
Yeah.
Chris reached out and said, "Hey, dude, you need to get on Clapper." Okay, I'm game. 7,300 followers on Clapper. Soon to be 7,400. It's a great platform. In fact, we have a Cornbread Nation embedded within Clapper, just like we do Rumble. We're going to do a lot with those in the future. We just had to get them ready.
Oh, yeah. And we got a bunch of stuff that we're still kicking around, too. We got new stuff coming.
There's all kind of ideas out there that we've never had the time yet to get done. They're going to happen. Again, time. Give it time. We just never stop being creative. Our website's coming along. We got some additions due to it. SouthernFriedCornbreadNation.com. I'm so glad we secured that.
Yes.
We're working on it, but it's out there. It's active. And if you go to the what's it called? There's one of the links there, and it has most of our links. We're going to get the rest of them up there. Some of the links came on after we started the project. But if you're looking for one of our links, you don't got to type in and check. Just go to the website. And there is a link there you click on, and it has all of our links to the shows. And I was checking them just the other day to make sure they were all good and still working and all that. And just today, I was telling Rob, just today on one, it's called We Am. I started as a fluke, just to play around with. They only do short videos. We've got over 600 followers there, and we got a verified check mark today from We Am. So we're now part of our sort of their family. We're good people. They wanted to give it. They just gave it to us. Blue check mark. Thank you, We Am. That was nice. You didn't have to do that. Clap on, clap off, the clapper. Oh, I have interacted. We've actually went live on TikTok once. We'll be doing it again. Did a
Yes.
test. As I said, we do have a TikTok store now. We got a lot of work to do to get it up, get things moving, but we'll get there. There's never a shortage of things to do with the podcast. You can't say you're bored.
No. Southern Fried Cornbread Nation.
Yeah.
Or just Southern Fried Cornbread.
No, it's got nation in there. www.southernfriedcornbreadnation.com.
There it is. It pulls right up.
That is the business name, and that's why we made that.
Yeah.
What, Miss Jennifer? I was on? Yes. Oh, Clapper?
Yes, you were there.
I love Clapper. By the way, they are loving our announcement for the new show. Wow. It's about 900 views so far. I've had people reaching out, picked up some followers off that too. I told you everybody wants to vent, man. They like to vent.
Oh, yeah.
Folks, there's some exciting stuff. I'm telling you, I can't even really talk about it because it's not developed yet. There's some stuff. We're just got to wait and see what happens because it's not all up to us. But there's some loose, connected things out there that people have talked to us about, and we got agreements. And I'm excited. I'm so excited for the future. I tell you, I'm excited for the now. I'm just where it's going.
Hey, don't forget, in July, we got our second festival.
We do. That's going to be fun. I can't wait.
Yes.
And we will make sure the mic situation is working right. Those things happen.
Yeah.
We will make sure. We're going to get a lot of man on the street type stuff. I'll be there to help. We'll get out and go around. Did you use that new camera at all?
No.
We need to get that active too.
I am going to try to get my GoPro out while I'm down yonder in Florida, see if I can get some more underwater footage.
We'll try to have some merch items down there. We'll have some stuff. We'll have some swag. We'll get some stuff for the trip.
And we'll also have we're going to try to have a computer set up this time where people can just order there and have it sent to their home as well.
And folks, if you're local, I'm planning on within the studio here. I'm planning on just setting up a small store for folks that you want something. I'm going to try to have that. It's going to take me a little bit to get in a cross section of stuff. For all of you that's local in my area, try to have some stuff here. So if you see something you like, we may have it, and we'll just set up some shelving in here. And we're going to set up just a little bit of a store so I can just grab it off the shelf, and we'll take care of that. So anyway, that's just a little bit about it. We want to include you in what we're doing because we want you to know, because you are the breadheads. You're that Cornbread Nation crew, that breadhead. That's also going to be growing too, the breadheads. We haven't really got that where we want it either. That's going to be coming.
That is coming because we love our breadheads, and y'all are out there everywhere. And I tell you what, it's amazing. So
we got puppet ideas to develop. The Chinese app loves the puppets. It's just probably a bunch of kids. But they love it. A lot of likes. They like Uncle Jeff, Rob. Go figure. Crazy Uncle Jeff.
Oh, speaking of knuckleheads, I would like when we get right back on to our topic here. McIver, the one that the Democrat representative that attacked the ICE agents. Did you see today where Representative Nancy Mace, Republican out of South Carolina, introduced a House resolution to expel New Jersey Representative LaMonica McIver to expel her. Said she didn't just break the law, she attacked the very people who defended it. I think that's fitting. I think that's fitting. I mean, she looked like she was ready to throw a forearm and elbow and everything else. Glad to see that.
Well,
Just Humpday views. My view on that.
just because you are a senator, governor, mayor, whatever, doesn't mean you can just break the law. In fact, you should be following the law. When and they put them through the ringer when Marjorie Taylor Greene and a lot of them went to visit the J6ers. We probably just got struck on YouTube for that, but I don't care. The J6ers at the prison, the jail, they didn't want to let them in there, and but they didn't go in there and break the law. They followed the law.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if they had tried to do that? Can you imagine if Green had tried that? What would happen?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, we're just setting an example. I think I've always liked that judges can have the discretion of how they do some things because some people do deserve a second chance. They're contrite, they're apologetic. You know, there's it's always a risk when you do that. But if you have people that are not sorry for what they've done, in fact, they're bragging about it, and they're encouraging others to do the same thing, I really don't have any sympathy for you getting the book thrown at you.
No.
I've seen some people make some mistakes, and they get in front of the judge, and it's not fake. They're obviously they're broken. They've put their family through it. They've lost jobs. They've lost their house. They feel real bad that they put their family in a bad position, and they're embarrassed and they're mad at themselves. I like a little bit of leeway there for a judge to be able to say, okay, you got to do this, but I'm going to give you a little break here. And because I think you're good people, you made a bad decision. Don't ever do it again. Depending on what it was, I think that's good. But these people are not sorry about what they do.
No. No, they're proud of it. They're proud of it. They went and solid federal agents, and they're proud of it. I mean, this is the party of tolerance and understanding. Oh, dude, come on, man.
These are the ones that put the fencing around the Capitol to keep everybody out.
Yeah.
But yet they don't think they should be kept out of a place. Come on now. No.
And I'll tell you something, these are the very people that want to take your rights away, your Second Amendment rights away, as far as the right to keep bear arms, and yet have armed security for themselves. And how much sense does that make? How much sense does that make? They should be leading by example. I mean, come on. Sure. Go get me up on a soapbox, Dave. I'm not going to get up on that soapbox.
No.
Mm-hmm.
So when you cut meat all them years, you'd have any superstitions about that? Grandpa, no superstitions?
No. I guess about the only superstition I have to do with animals, other than cats, is don't bet on three-legged dogs. There's been some fast three-legged dogs.
Are you superstitious about the number 13? You don't have a problem
No,
staying in a room that's has a number 13,
no,
getting on an airplane, 13th seat.
no.
I bet there's a lot of people that are.
I bet there are. I think it's funny when you go up to go to a 13th floor and it's not even listed on the elevator keypad. They skip it. I think it's funny. They do that. They used to do that a lot more than they do now.
Well, that was just economics. It's because they weren't superstitious, but people wouldn't take the rooms.
Uh,
What about the number
no,
666?
I don't have a whole lot of equating to the number 666.
If you went to the store and your bill came up to $6.66, are you bumping it or just paying it like it is?
Just pay it.
Because I know a lot of people that won't do that. They say, "Oh,
Just
it's a
pay it.
bad number. I gotta make it a little bit more or a little bit less."
Oh,
She's one
good.
of them. Just called out again.
Yeah. Would you buy something else there, Jen? Or would you just let it go on?
Donate a penny.
Bump it.
Bump it. Knew it.
Boy, the superstitious stuff just rolling tonight. Oh, my goodness. Mm.
If your tag was had 666 in it, are you requesting a new number with the tag office?
I'm not because of what other people would think. But the people that are superstitious be like, oh, he's the devil man. I might request a different number so I don't get called that. But no, I'm not superstitious about it. Mm.
I'm telling you.
Ain't doing it. Ain't doing it. Good night, Michael. You have a good night, sir.
Bless you, brother.
Well, let me ask. Okay. Now, what are these things supposed to accomplish? You know, if you spill salt and you throw salt over your shoulder, what is that supposed to do for you?
Stop bad luck.
What luck?
Any luck that could go bad. That's
Well,
what they
you
would
can't
say.
stop the world. Uh, what is this luck everybody keeps speaking about?
Well, I'm just telling you, I believe I have faith in God. But people, because of a lot of this also comes from Old Testament. Now, the Jewish people, I love the Jewish people. The Jewish people are very superstitious. They have good luck charms. You'll see them hanging in their shops, off their mirror, in the car, the hand, all that. They have a lot of charms and believe it. And there's a lot of if you get into Kabbalah, which Madonna and a lot of these upper cruster entertainers were for a while. It was trendy to be in Kabbalah. It's a very superstitious form of Judaism. Very superstitious. It comes from the Arab Safad in Israel. Those people are very superstitious. But if you get into the Old Testament, there's a little bit of, witchcraft. There's things listed. People trying to do, incantations and all that stuff. But that part where it brings a curse upon the children down their generations. People believe that they're going to do something bad to their children. Even those that are not even born yet, that they will bring a curse upon their kids. I've heard that many, many times. But that is taken out of great context and who that was for and what it was meant for. But people don't really dive into it much, and they will say you're going to curse your grandkids, great grandkids for 6 and 7 generations and all that. People have sort of taken that and adopted it as a fact.
I just can't. Out of all the things in the world that I'm going to worry about, or I could worry about. I'm not worried about stepping on a crack. I'm not worried about throwing salt over my shoulder. If I see a penny on the ground, I'm gonna pick it up. I don't care if it's on tails or not. Uh, if I want to shake the water off my umbrella and I'm standing inside when I do it, and shoving it outside and shaking it off, I'm going to do that too. Uh, you know, I, what the, if I want to walk under a ladder, I'm going to walk under the ladder. What if you're on the ladder for somebody, you have to stand underneath it? There are times when
I
there's just not
I
nobody
bet
around.
you've got some fishing superstitions. You probably just don't even think about it.
I may not, but, uh, well, I have a name for all fish. Does that count? Call them all Amos.
Never heard that.
I haven't heard that either. It's your last supper. If you do it at lunch. I call them all Amos. Does that count as superstitious? Uh,
I, I don't know.
Come on, Amos. Hit that thing, Amos. Come on. Let's talk to him. But, they can't hear me. Let's see. Well, if a dragonfly lands on my rod, I'm going to swap rods. How about that?
Well, you mentioned that. That could be considered. Or wrestling. There's probably some superstitions in wrestling.
Break a leg. Supposed to tell somebody to break a leg is supposed to bring them good luck.
That's
I
a
don't know.
superstition.
You know. I'm just not a very superstitious type person there.
Well, I'm not saying you,
Uh,
but I'm just saying there are people that are. I ain't talking about you
I'm trying to
specifically. I'm
think
just
of the
saying
ones that.
there are people that are very superstitious about things they do. They're afraid that they won't be successful or bad things will happen. And
Yeah.
once good luck happens, what they believe is good luck, they got to do it that same way every time. They can't break it. An example of this is the spilling of salt in the number 13. Both of these superstitions are considered to be omens of bad luck or misfortune because of association with Judas Iscariot. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. But there were 12 apostles, not 13.
There was once. They had to replace him.
Yeah. Yeah. What does the spilling of salt have to do with Judas? Seemed like it had more to do with Lot's wife. Uh, that's interesting. Uh, what about cats having 9 lives? Where did that come from? You know,
I don't know.
uh, red in the morning, sailors take warning. Red at night, sailors delight. What? That's another super. Now, mariners had all kind of superstitions
Yeah.
uh, about the albatross and the seabirds and stuff like that. A lot of the whalers had a lot of superstitions. You know, uh, so that's a lot of stuff there. Oh yeah,
I'm sure. I'm sure. And new ones come along all the time.
yeah. Uh,
It's really funny. I mean, it really is. People want to replicate stuff. They're afraid of other stuff, and they'll get downright mad about it. I mean, people have some very strong opinions about this.
yeah. One of the things with sailors is they'll actually call people a Jonah, meaning they're bad luck.
Yeah.
And it's referring back to the biblical story of Jonah and the getting swallowed by the Leviathan.
Yeah.
Uh, you know,
Well, Chuck can only see with one eye in that spirit world.
dude, why'd you have to go? Poor Chuck. Poor Chuck.
He's seeing half of the spirit world. He has to turn his head the right way to see the other.
uh,
Oh man. I mean, Greek mythology is filled with stuff. It's
yeah.
funny, man. It really is. And that gets ingrained into people, and they are. It's like they're afraid of a cosmic, you know, I don't know,
Yes.
danger or something.
Uh, like when the christening of a ship, when they swing the champagne bottle at it,
Yeah.
it's bad luck if it doesn't break. That's bad luck. I wonder if it broke for the Titanic when it launched.
I don't know. Don't send Joe Biden up there to do it. He'd probably drop it and break it before it ever hit the ship.
Yes. Oh, my goodness.
It.
Mm.
I hear it all the time. Some of them I don't remember, but I hear this all the time. People will say, "Oh, you can't do that. That's bad luck." I just dismiss them all, and it just cracks me up. But there are people, man, they get funny about it.
Yeah.
Well, it could be like, I don't know how many times they sweep the broom one way versus the other. I'm telling you, people got all kinds of crazy stuff, man.
Yeah. Oh, a lot of it is so silly. You know, it just,
Well, Georgia fans are bad about it. All college football fans. If you lost to a team wearing a colored jersey, they'll say, "Oh, don't do that. We lost last time. Let's change back. Got to have the red on, not the black. Maybe just got your
whichever,
butt kicked. Maybe didn't play good." But people are like get really freaked out about it.
I'm gonna wear whichever shirt I want to wear. Huh. Uh,
You
this super splitting the pole. Superstition is commonly found in Western cultures, particularly in the United States. The idea is that walking on the opposite sides of a pole or upright structure will bring bad luck or cause a rift between the peoples involved by breaking their bonds. There's Murphy's Law. Yeah, that's another big superstition. Some that I've read, I've never heard of. Crazy. Don't rock an empty rocking chair.
I have heard that.
I have not heard that. What is up with that?
I don't
What
know.
is up with rocking an empty
I
rocking
think it goes
chair?
back to Ghost or something, man. I'm telling you.
Okay. What are the superstitions about ghosts? We got to find it out here because we need to put this to the. Let's see here. Superstition.
Remember the guy in the movie? Remember the guy in the movie? Used cars. He wouldn't ride in a red car. Remember that?
Yes.
That was funny. He stops in the middle of the desert, and they need that car to make a mile a car, and because the paint got rubbed off and it was red, he's out there freaking out. That's hilarious. I
Yeah.
love that movie, man. It's funny.
Uh, let's see. Here's supposedly it's loading. Ghost superstitions. Okay. Midnight. The most common time for ghosts to appear is midnight. It's believed they seldom appear before dark and they never appear on Christmas Eve. Blue flame. Candle flame will burn blue if a ghost is present. Or especially potent. Loud sound. Let's see. A loud sound like a clap or bang is often heard before the appearance of a ghost. That's because the person that's dressed up like a ghost just stubbed his toe. It's dark. And he's only got a blue flame to see by. Some believe that ghosts cannot speak until they are spoken to. Placing a feather duster in a doorway is said to keep ghosts at bay. Why would that work? Why would a feather duster, what is that supposed to do? Make him sneeze? Running water. Ghosts are unable to cross over running water.
I've heard that too.
It's said that if a ghost or spirit is chasing you, run over a stream and it will not be able to follow you. Horse hockey. They don't even leave footprints. It's not like they're going to step in the water. Silver bullet. Ghosts can be killed with silver bullets. Well, so can every damn blame thing else. How would a regular bullet work? Name called. If a ghost calls your name, and you answer it, you will soon be dead.
I think I've heard that one too.
Well, what's the definition of soon?
That's in the eye of the beholder.
Yeah, horses. Some believe that horses can see ghosts. If you also wish to see them, place your head between the horse's ears and have a look.
That's stupid. That's absolutely stupid.
And if you place your head at the horse's rear, you can look through it and see them like you're looking through a telescope. Come on, man. The seventh son in a family will be born with the ability to see ghosts.
I've heard that too. Oh, Miss Jen.
Unexplained cold areas in a room or sudden drops in temperature are often attributed to the presence of a ghost, based on the idea that a spirit absorbs energy from its surroundings.
How do you prove that a dang cat saw a ghost? Come on. Come on now. How?
I do believe that they have their kitty demons and they chase them. That's when they're running around from nothing. I say the kitty demons is chasing Chuck.
Oh.
But it's not got nothing to do with no ghost. He's running from his kitty demons.
Well, I had one cross in front of me today.
Who was near you?
There was no one near me.
Okay.
Not even Nancy Pelosi.
Oh. There is a belief that the ghosts of deceased individuals return on the anniversary of their death.
I've heard that too.
Well, there might be a little bit of truth to that one. You
Yeah,
don't see Joe Biden very often.
they say when they're looking off. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna get in trouble here. Too many cat lovers in the house.
Yeah, lay off for cats. Cats and dogs. Okay, here we go. It is a common superstition that animals, particularly cats and dogs, are sensitive to ghosts and can see or sense them. Their unexplained barking, growling, or staring at seemingly empty spaces is sometimes attributed to the presence of a spirit. Huh. So when Chuck is just like, let's see, when Chuck is just giving something the hairy eyeball, he's just looking at a spirit.
I think he's looking at you with them old man
I
bikini
think he's
trousers
looking at
on.
me too. He's just looking at me.
It's,
All right, give me just a second. I got two more, but give me just a second. I gotta run here just a minute.
I just don't. Remember the old Andy Griffith show where Barney has to ride the white horse east to west, and Barney's read the book on all this crazy stuff, and he's got that one about a ruby ring or something. It's just hilarious, hilarious. See, Barney represented someone who said that he wasn't superstitious; he was just cautious. Remember that? He would always say that, and Andy would give him a hard time. You say you're superstitious. No, no, no. Not superstitious. Cautious. I got it from my mom. Just cautious.
Sorry, sorry. All right, haunted objects. There you go. You ready for this? Ghosts can attach themselves to objects, especially items that were important to them while alive or that belong to them, like jewelry, furniture, or dolls. How does a ghost attach themselves to these things? Duct tape? I just see that duct tape get all over this couch or that rocket chair. It's duct tape all over that thing. What the heck? I can't see that. I don't know. Dave, what do you think?
It's lunacy. I've heard that one too, Miss Joe.
I think it depends on who you're giving it to. Uh,
Maybe.
but
Well, let's hold up here. If you're giving it to them in their gut because they tried to rob you, that's probably bad luck for
there you go. There you go.
them. Oh, by the way, I love the sheriff down there in Florida, the one that just tells it like it is. They had that criminal that was carjacking people, and the reporter got mad because he said they have a right to shoot them and they should to protect themselves. And the
Yes.
reporters just all defending this guy, feeling sorry for him. He's like, no,
Yes.
no, you come in our area, you're carjacking people, breaking in, no, we'll shoot you. We'll shoot you. I love that guy. He's
Yes.
just a bad guy. He always shows her picture. This is a bad guy. He's no good.
Yeah. He's not talking
NC
about you.
native in the house.
He's not talking about the chuckers. You're not a bad guy.
Haley.
Photographs. Some people believe that taking a photo of a ghost can either trap it or that spirits can appear in developed photographs, often seen as orbs, strange lights, or inexplicable figures in the background.
Barry, I'll just tell you, brother, I ain't never gonna find out what that's like. It don't sound like bad luck, but it sure does sound like a bunch of crap.
Are you looking at Ghost Chuck? Go ahead, look at it. You see any ghosts out there? Oh my goodness, Chuck. You want to eat the ghost? You want to eat something, don't you? Yeah, he wants to eat something. What are you trying to do? Here, I'll hold you right. Come here. Oh my goodness. All right. There you go. There you go. Boy, he does not like this, just for the record. This is not where he wants to be, and he does not want his belly rubbed. I'm being mean to him. Poor little cute cat. Poor Chuck. Oh, he's liking it now. You can tell by his tail going up and down. Dad, get ready to whoop your ass. Put me down. There you go. Go find a ghost. I was wondering what you were looking at. If you find one, don't you bring him to me either. I don't want to see him. You keep him to yourself, you little snot. You ain't worth a stale tooth. He was worth anything, I'd tell you. Y'all believe that, right?
Maybe there's a superstition about a one-eyed cat.
There is. That they can't land on their feet. And I'm pretty sure that's correct. That's about the clutchiest cat you've ever seen in your life. Yes, they are NC native. I agree. But Chuck is a sweet kitty cat, though. I will say this for Chuck. I wouldn't take anything in the world for that cat. You know, it's very comforting for me when I wake up. He's generally, if I've had a seizure or something, he's generally laying right there on my chest, purring away, trying to wake Daddy up, you know. And I've wound up on the floor, and he'll crawl up under a chair and everything else just to get to me. So, I mean, and that's awfully comforting, you know. You got never experienced that. I hope you never do. But to have an animal there that actually cares about and worry about you, that's pretty cool. Oh, here's some good ones. Some portents of death. A bird flying into the house and hovering over a table or bed. Okay. Number one, depending on the type of bird, he better not slow down over the table, because if it's a chicken or a turkey or something like that, he's liable to really be on the table. So that would be a portent of death. When it starts hovering, there's a lot of tables and beds in a house. When he starts hovering, that's generally when he's going to get whacked. And might be talking about the bird's death. What do you think? A person's photo falling from the wall, especially bad if the frame breaks. You know, I think that's what happened at Joe Biden's last prostate check. The frame broke. That's why they were able
Here's
to
you a
find
couple of from Instagram.
Oh. Yes. Hey, Chuck, I told you. Psst, psst, psst. Psst, 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 psst. No, he does not see very good around a square corner. But he really likes to keep an eye on things around here. He's really good at giving the evil eye. Not removing a hat or respecting a funeral procession is a portent of death. I can go along with that. Should be if it's not. Yes, they'll do it. Dogs and cats both will do that, apparently. A cat leaving the house and refusing to return. Oh, my last one there.
That's good luck, ain't it?
No. Dude. Look. Some people are born with the good taste to enjoy the company of kitty cats. Others have to learn to develop. Come on, man.
That's called leaving on a cat plane, man.
Like cat on a hot tin roof.
I know it. I've been biting my tongue over here because I know there's a lot of cat lovers in here. I don't have nothing against cats, but they're crazy. They're crazy.
They're not crazy.
They're crazy, man.
No.
Chuck has lit you up more than once, man, out of the blue, man. He just, bam!
Bite me, yeah.
Mean. They're crazy.
No. It's just emotional biting.
Look, you'll like this.
Amen to that, brother. Amen. Amen. You are absolutely right. But you know what? I wouldn't call cats that damn blame crazy.
Well, I wouldn't go there, but
I would. Cat's got a lot more sense and better vision than my. Well, guys, thank y'all we've made it through tonight. And I don't know about y'all, but I didn't eat supper before the show, and I'm getting pretty stinking hungry.
well, go fill your belly.
I think I'm going to go fill my belly up. It's empty. It's empty. Empty. We thank y'all so much for tuning in with us tonight. Don't forget, tomorrow night we got Cornbread Nation. Large and in charge. Have you got anything else before we eat out?
Should be on in the morning for the Patriot Morning Show. One last one from Patriot.
And you're talking about the X's, right? Not the cats, but the X's. I can see that. I can see that.
You have a good night too. Thank you so much for coming in loud and proud in Instagram.
Yes, thank y'all so
Appreciate
much.
all of you.
Hey, y'all have a great night, and we will see y'all. Maybe see you in the morning, and we'll both see you tomorrow night for Cornbread Nation. Y'all be good. Love you. Salute.
We're talking all out of the Southern Fried Nation. We're talking all out of Cornbread Nation. Rob and Dave from the Rock Hall of Fame. Rob and Dave from the Cornbread Nation. We're talking all out of the Southern Fried Nation. We're talking all out of the Southern Fried Nation.